Hey there, everybody. Well, this is what is known as a Luxe Twinpeak Insert and or a bathtub. This goes inside of a Luxe Twinpeak hot tent. It's got 3 doors, and it attaches to the inner points of the tent, but they say it can be used as a stand-alone if you strap it to a tree, or poles in this case, shelter. And if you put a tarp over top of it, it works really good in like rain, and stuff like that. Obviously, it's not very good, when it comes to, super cold. But the temperatures here in my area, Virginia, are, I don't think it's supposed to get much below 50 degrees Fahrenheit tonight. And there's rain coming. And I also have a new tarp that I picked up, and we're going to test this out, man, and see whether it can hold up to rain. And like I said, it's not supposed to be really hot. You can put your sleeping bag in there, cot in there. I've even put one of those air mattresses in here before. So, we'll see. And this is another one of the doors over here. The main big hatch doors over there on the other side. Well, this was an 8x10 tarp. I think maybe 12 by 16 or something a little bit larger would have been better, because it would have been able to cover everything, the whole thing. But like I said, it pretty much covers, most of the areas that rain could get into. So, and we got a bunch more rope and stuff. Anyway, like I said, this was the area that got the biggest concern. It's got that little area here, but I can kind of stake the tarp up a little bit more, make it with more of an angle, to make the rain where it comes pour down this way. But you can see the doors. It's got zippers. The main door's over that one, another one each side here, and the fourth side does not open at all. What I used to cinch this stuff down was the same type of straps that you use for a hammock, and got the hook in there like that. And this will work really well, if it's not going to be really super cold. And it's not supposed to be tonight, but we're supposed to get a little bit of rain, so this might be a little interesting. All right, let's go on in. All right, here we are inside. It's got zippers both inside, outside, down the center, and goes both ways. Somewhere on this side, and you get out the third way, and more than enough room to put a cot in here if you had to, or even lay on the ground your sleeping bag. And like I said, I have put an air mattress in here before, so this could be a little interesting. We'll find out here. Like I said, it's supposed to rain here in a little bit, 4 or 5 hours from now. You can definitely tell the smoke residue from last year's winter camp, so it needs to be aired out. All right, let's hop on out. The whole system consists of a tarp, probably need to do a little bit better size, the insert / bathtub assembly, some rope, and some straps that you use the hammock for. We'll take a look over here. I think the only place I'm really not satisfied with is right there. But you see how the hammock straps have the little loops every so often, Anyway, we'll see. Yeah, I was just checking the radar. Looks like rain will be here in a couple hours or so. Probably just about the time darkness falls. But I had hoped to make this part of that 24-hour challenge, but I had ended up having to work about 13 hours a day, so that ain't gonna happen. And it's already late Saturday afternoon, and so we're gonna be back at work for long. Anyway, that was a little fun. We got our little camp table up in there, and put a little chair, and a little place to hang out. Like I said, there's a little bit of mosquito action still going on, but Not too bad. Yep, nice sturdy table. It's surprisingly warm in here too, man. Alright, let's back ourselves on back out of here. Alright. Let's pull our zipper down to a point. Alright, yeah. What do y'all think? I'd say this was an 8x10 tarp. So I'm thinking 12x12. See if we can't pick one up here very shortly. But we're gonna have to make do for this evening. Alright. We'll go get ourselves some more solar powered lights or battery powered lights and have them set up in here. Well, if anything, we're seriously camouflaged. All this green and brown and black. I'd say when the sun goes down, the likelihood of anybody seeing us is pretty remote. Alright, we'll just hang out until it gets dark now. I'll tell you what though, man, this is a pretty neat little idea. You could haul this thing out in the woods and it wouldn't be that big of a deal. A little bit bigger tarp. Like I say, you can kind of got just enough room to, you know, sleep in here, and if you had a big enough tarp, you'd have like a little awning, and be able to, you know, cook and stuff. Of course, you know, I think you could probably warm up a little bit of a, you know, cup of coffee in here and stuff like that, and hang out in here. Certainly not the kind of shelter I would use if it was stone cold, but definitely keep the bugs off of you and keep the rain off of you. And if you kind of modified another little piece of a tarp to cover up the ends if you needed to, you could keep the wind from blowing around too bad. Not too bad. We'll come out here in the nighttime. This is a configuration that I've been kind of toying around with the last few months to see whether it would work or not, and yeah, I think so. Yeah, it's got a little pocket over there that you can put things, and said it comes up high enough where, you know, several inches of rain could fall and it wouldn't be that big of a deal. Yeah, you could do it if you really kept it low, but it's probably not the best idea to do. Probably to, you know, go outside over, you know, create a little awning. Yeah, I'm thinking that because the strap runs like this, and, you know, leaving this dangling down may act kind of like the drip line. That way the water doesn't travel, you know, all the way the length of the strap. And I've done the same thing on the other side too. I think this is going to be an interesting evening. Yeah, I think a larger tarp would allow us to come out like this and create like a little awning where you could, you know, cook and stuff outside. Yeah, I think so. Anyway, when the darkness falls, we're going to crawl up in there and spend a bit of time in it, and the rain should come, I don't know, 2, 3, 4 hours from now. But this ought to be interesting. A very unique configuration. I could see where this shelter, if used out into the woods, could really blend in. I mean, you can't even see it in the backyard hardly. Once the sun goes down, you'd be pretty much alone. Well, it is nearly completely dark. You can see a little glow on the western horizon there. But more importantly, you do not see this shelter. It is totally obscured. The black, brown, and green just totally hide it. Now if I turn a little light on, you may begin to start seeing it. This would really work pretty good if you wanted to have a stealth camp setup of really big size, but you could hide out in the woods. Anyway, let's go on in. Let's settle down in here for a bit. Okay. Alright, here we are up inside of the shelter, all zipped up. And we have more than enough room, except for a table, chair, place to sleep. Yeah, this could really work pretty good. A larger tarp would totally obscure it and create like a little overhang. A little later on, it's supposed to start raining, so I think that would be a good test to see. But for a stealth camping option, or gosh, for any type of configuration, going hunting, fishing, just wanting to get away, man, and where it's not really stone cold, this would really be neat. All right, guys. Anyway, I had hoped to, be part of that, make this part of that 24-hour challenge at Al Chafe, my backstep, had put together, but unfortunately the working schedules this week didn't really enable me to do that. Anyway, let's look around. Yeah, but it's dark, and here we all buttoned up inside. Anyway, good to see y'all. A lot of traffic out there, but once again, that we're not too far from where we did that stealth camping by the neighbor's house the other week. I don't know, about 100 yards. No, not even 100 yards. 100 feet maybe. But I doubt he could even see this, because this is even darker. The other thing had that little yellow base. All right. We'll spend a little bit of time out here. Hopefully everybody has a great weekend. We are, I don't know, I am somewhere between 100 and 200 hours off of the 4K hours. I appreciate everybody being part of this project and everything. You know what? I believe it might be raining. I didn't think it was supposed to rain for a couple more hours, but it sounds like something. But definitely, this mesh will definitely keep the bugs away. Right, here we are back outside. Let's take a look from this other side here. And this is the side, it's not quite as covered by this tarp as I had hoped. get us a 12 by 12 here pretty soon. This will be a really cool configuration. Alright everybody, thanks for hanging out. I can see this working on this a little bit more. Not too cold out here tonight, about 60 at the moment, Fahrenheit. I think it's going down to about 51. Thought I heard a sound over here. Not sure what it was. Pretty dark out here. Yeah. Alright, let's make sure we shut the old shed up. As soon as we retire here in 51 days, we're gonna really expand this thing out quite a bit. Got a lot of woodworking tools that have been packed up for a good long time, but we're gonna get back into a lot of things. Yeah. Alright. We're going to make our way back toward the back of the house. I got two of those solar security lights that snap on just about the time I hit here, and there's a ring camera around this next little bit here that pops on. Looking out across the food forest in the darkness, and out there in the center of that darkness is the little stealth tent that we put together. Can't see it, dark as it can be. Very cool.